Aries, in the next 48 hours, it looks like other people around you are experiencing a little bit of comparison. They could be comparing themselves to you, seeing what you have, what they don't have, comparing apples and oranges pretty much. I do feel like you're going to be noticing that. You might even be noticing how some people are really overloaded around them. And it's like, well, you're kind of comparing the wrong thing here. I also feel like others around you, we're talking about that first, then we'll talk about you. But I feel like they could be bringing up an ultimatum. There could be some ultimatum vibes going on here. Activates during emergencies and signals imminent action. Triggers alerts and prompts quick decision making, imposes an irrevocable choice with severe consequences. And I feel like this is where you're kind of dealing with what exactly it is that you want to do here. I feel like there's some long-term things going on and daily routine kind of changes that could be up in the air with this ultimatum. I also feel like germination is coming in here. So it's like, hey, don't crush the new growth, please. I worked so hard to see this little guy grow up and or this little thing, start growing, and somebody might want to come in and step on it. Somebody might stop you also from stepping on something for them, but I feel like your hand is stopping somebody from stepping on something that you're growing and you're building yourself. I also feel like you could be battling with numbness. Maybe you're feeling numb towards other people, or you're noticing that other people are feeling numb towards you. There could be some of that energy that's going on here. Now let's talk about you. You're coming through here as authority. You, period, Aries, you're coming through with a really strong core value system that's going on here with the red. I feel like you're in power. With the purple cloak here, it looks like you've got your wits about you. You've got you're listening to your intuition here, in other words. And that germination that we see here could be brand new ideas that you're having yourself. So don't you let anybody else come in here and tell you that your idea isn't valuable, or that, what you think can happen can't happen. Look at how this is popping out of the ground, just like this is. This idea is worth going towards. Something as far as long-term investments, long-term decision making, or something along those lines. Maybe even history could be coming up here. Patience and planning is here. Something that you're growing, something that you're building. Spirit's asking you to be more observant. Maybe it's not time to act on that specifically. This could be a request to kind of observe before action. Don't feel too pressured to go too quickly. I do see a little bit, hey, what's going on here? I see a little bit of heartache and loss going around in the home. Maybe you're not happy with the way the home looks right now, and there needs to be a readjustment, or you're like, oh my gosh, I'm throwing everything away and we're starting over. So there could be that energy here. Or if you have been in heartache and loss, maybe it's time to kind of prep the home, or maybe even going to a party, or visiting somebody else's home, getting some sort of some new ideas on how to plump things up again, or how to get some more sunlight even. There is some success that I see going on there in the home sphere. Now, I also think that you are readjusting because of most of these things that are going on. You're readjusting your daily routines. This could be deciding to reinvest, like in your physical body, sexuality, creativity, or your own personal value. This is a long-term investments, money, even like material gain. We've got relationships here, long-term and short-term, anything you grow from the ground up, just like we saw here, and higher knowledge. All of those things are being readjusted right now. But if somebody comes in trying to push you into a corner or make you believe something, then this is where I kind of feel you going cold. And maybe you're the one who's going numb, and you're saying, I don't know if I want to listen to that. I don't know if I want to go in that direction. I'm going to choose the direction I go into. And boy, are you with the Chariot card. You are taking leadership, ownership, and authority over the direction that you're going into. I do also want to say that it might be a good idea this week to keep your cards close. We've got deception and envy going on. Now, this didn't come out in your other people's cards. This came out with yours. So this could be you reserving information. Maybe you're even leaving something behind here. Spirit's also asking for patience in this endeavor as well, because this is kind of like a long-term contract, or a partnership that we're looking at right now. And maybe keeping our cards close to our chest as we observe and make those decisions would be the best idea. Let's get you a love card. Past life relationship. Holy moly. And a wedding. Holy moly. Let your friends help you here at the bottom of the deck. We've got past wife. Wow. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. And we also have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So there, I'm just going to leave that there, because I'm going to let you guys kind of place that where it needs to be. Let's get you a Spirit Oracle card. One for Aries. Wow. Card tricks, baby. What you know about these card tricks? Let go of the old. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. Dang, Aries. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, leave your birthday so we can find your birthday twin. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Taurus, in the next 48 hours, you are healing abandonment issues. If you've dealt with them, now you are literally healing them. I also want to say that because this is other people. So other people around you could be, maybe you were like, they're going to, I'm going to trash this or I'm going to abandon that. I do feel like there's some sort of like letting something go here, but I feel like you are really working with a certain level of rejection. You're rejecting certain directions that you're able to go into right now, and I feel like maybe you're the one who's abandoning certain situations. I also think that this is leading you to a happy ending, my love. We've got feels. The direction that you're going into right now, it almost feels like you're riding with your heart. I feel like people around you are noticing this. Maybe you'll see people going towards you, moving with their heart space, and you're noticing like, wow, I can see your heart on your sleeve. I can see what direction you're trying to go into. However, I do want to get this out because it feels like somebody could be trying to be a distraction here. And this is where you're like, no, that is not the direction I want to go into. And somebody could be kind of jumping in your way here to distract you. And going into your cards, I see that here too, especially with temptation. This could be leading us to pushing away communication. I think that with the Devil card here, this is like avoiding not confrontation, but like avoiding argumentative energy where somebody's trying to take you out of yourself. And this is where you could be deciding to go a completely different direction here. I do see a new passion being ignited with you right now where you're standing your ground for yourself and what you know you deserve and what you know you should be giving and what you should be receiving. I also feel like one of the things that you're rejecting here is a certain way, two things. Number one, a certain way of finding confidence within yourself. If you were finding confidence within yourself that was like, I don't know, a little toxic or whatever, you're switching that up. That's over and we're choosing something else. Spirit is also helping you with that. But aside from that, I also think that if there was some sort of spicy relationship or connection here that was draining your confidence, that's where I also feel like you're saying no and you're abandoning that. You're shredding it now. Let's see. Okay, the 7th chakra is here to open you up to brand new energy for yourself. You've got all of the tools necessary to make what you want happen. If there's any doubts that you have in your mind, that's literally that Devil card coming back up again. Do not allow that to happen. You've got everything that you need to make this work. You are amazing, you're smart, and you are so freaking capable. I want to see what you guys are going to come up with, because with the 7th chakra, that's an original idea. Like, that's all you, baby. That's all you. Now, I do see the past coming back for a time. I know nobody wants to hear that, but it is. And it could be a certain way of thinking, a certain toxic trait that we went through, or a certain toxic relationship that's coming back, or something that you've been trying to leave behind for a while. You could have been in a little bit of a dark corner here, like, where am I? Where am I going? But now the sun is out, my love, and you are ready to take a new leap forward, leaving the past behind. And I do see positive movement forward with that. And you're emotionally distancing yourself and creating boundaries here where it's like, that's enough. Like, I'm not going this route. I'm not going that route, or I'm not going to behave that way. I'm not going to choose this again. Whatever it is, you are doing it, and you're doing it strongly. Let's get you a love card. That's what I'm saying. This is what you're saying no to here. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that's the first thing that we have out here. And I think that one of the reasons why we were in there in the first place is because we hadn't healed family issues. And I think that that's what we're doing right now. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And as we have that, we also have childlike energy down here saying, make the effort. It's about time to make the effort for what it is that you do want to go towards, or what it is that you do want to have, what you know you deserve. Let's get you a Spirit Oracle card. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you. guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Y punto. I hope that that was helpful, Taurus. Leave me a comment with your birthday so we can find your birthday twin. I love you so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Gemini, in the next 48 hours, it looks like you've got yourself a little mimic. I think you're noticing some people trying to act like you. These are other people. We'll get into you in a second, but what seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chests. People could be trying to mimic you right now. You could be noticing like little bits and pieces of people like laughing like you, talking like you, acting like you, doing little things that are like you, and you're like, maybe at one point you thought it was like a little flattering, but at this point you're just like, okay, you're just like eating everything and you're not even giving anything back or giving any fucking credit. I'd like some credit, please. So it's like they're not even giving any credit. We also have consumerism that's going on here. And with this mimic chest, it's like pretty loaded. And I feel like these people are trying to get loaded too. Focuses on material wealth and neglects true happiness. Unending desire for more satisfaction is elusive. It's like somebody that's never really satisfied. So I feel like if somebody is looking at you in that light, I feel like they're only seeing a reflection of themselves. So beware. If somebody tries to come at you with that energy, let them know that this, like them eating all this, like they're looking at themselves pretty much. But I think you're also picking that up from a lot of people right now. And you're like, that's a little shady. So aside from that, we also have time's relentless advance. You could tell that some people are rushing around right now. Maybe you're in an honorary position right now. Maybe you're getting first place on something, and maybe there's second and third place here that's like, I need to beat you right now or yesterday, right? So that kind of energy is here. I do see a little bit of silence that's coming in for you here. It says suffering and silence. Some of you guys could be going through that. But for most of you guys, you could be in silence, maybe waiting for something to flourish, waiting for something to bloom. Right now, it seems like you've got this almost like pouncy energy, like a cat energy, like I will pounce if I have to, but I'm waiting, I'm prepared, because there is some sort of secret energy that's lingering around in the background. Maybe there's information we don't know about. Maybe there's a communication that hasn't quite come in yet, and you're just waiting for that to come through. I do see history peeking its way through. And if you are dealing with any sort of, look, we've got amazing news down here, but before we get there, it's like there's some mental conflict. And that's like, do I go left? Do I go right? There's also maybe because the root chakra is inflamed, you could either be getting headaches, right? Just because it's up here, but you could also be getting like issues with the back, the lower back, the hips, the legs, or something like that. And I think what that's doing is it's affecting your ability to be more creative. So if you feel like, dude, where's all the creativity at? It's because there's inflammation in the root chakra. So it's like, do I have enough safety and security? Do I have enough to pay the bills? Those things could be coming up right now, but I feel like people are investing in you. Businesses or your work right now, they're noticing your work, and I feel like you are being invested in. You could even be made an offer here as well. If you've been having financial difficulties, I see those ceasing, and you're finally, your options are opening. You're like, okay, cool. Well, what direction do I want to go into? I would say choose the one that's going to keep you the most grounded, the one that you're most attracted to, but that'll keep you the most grounded. Communication is opening up here with somebody who's been a little bit quiet, or if you've been a little reserved with somebody, I can see communication finally opening up now, and that's going to bring us to more options for our daily life. What do we want to do within our daily life? How can we readjust our decisions, our investments with time, money, energy, whatever, to better suit the direction that we want to go into? Because it feels like accelerated motion is coming in, my love. Speaking of love, let's go ahead and get you a love card. What do we have for Gemini? Darn, Gemini. Sheesh. Oh. Finances and career. Were we not just talking about that? Honeymoon at the bottom of the deck. Let go of control issues. Good luck with that. But yeah, I do see that finances and career are becoming like a big sort of spotlight right now. They're an aspect of like your vision. It's kind of what we're focused on. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. All right, now we're going to get you a Spirit Oracle card. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand it from their level of perception, and that's on them. We were just talking about that. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. Ooh, Gemini, period. Leave me a comment in the comments and let me know when your birthday is so we can find your birthday twin. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye. Cancer. In the next 48 hours, other people are wanting you to say yes. You could be getting some offerings right now, or some love, or some support, maybe even some gifts, and it does feel like the request is for you to say yes. Alternatively, other people are saying yes to you right now. So if you were ever going to shoot your shot, if you were ever going to try and get somebody to cut a deal, this would probably be a good time to do it. I do also see small offering here. Now, every time I see this card, it's like, dang, she's offering like this big old gift, and he's offering like this tiny one. What if this is like a $20 huge bear and this is like a $10,000 ring or something? You know what I mean? So a small offering can go in either direction. It says, view you as a temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship. Can only do small favors and unable to give anything more. If you are dealing with that, then I feel like you are really noticing that. I think the walls are closing in right now, realizing which relationships that you are involved with that are only giving you the minimum, bare minimum, baby. And you're like, okay, next. And you're also noticing right now who's wearing a social mask. Like, are you faking this? I think that just going around the world right now, you're going to start noticing who's wearing a mask and who's actually being real, which is really cool, actually. That could actually help you in multiple different ways. Either way, make sure you're not the one that's wearing a social mask and then everybody's looking at you and you're like, uh-oh. So we have wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability. Offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain. Definitely don't want to be that person, but I feel like you are noticing it in others right now. I also want to say that there's a firm foundation going on right now, which is where you've got a nice, strong backbone going in to this week. We've got fertility, baby. You're looking good. You're looking creative. You've got your heart online right now. Look at all of these branches that are branching off of your ideas, off of your understanding, off of your heart. That's what's going on right now. And I think that it's really leading you towards almost like a big transitionary period where you're leaving something behind, something or multiple things behind. It's almost like a stagnancy is over now. My ear is itching. This could be a creative pursuit for you, or your heart gets kind of like triggered. It gets back, turns back on, I guess you could say, for a certain direction that you want to go into right now. We've got victory and success. It's about damn time. I love seeing this for us right now. This is finally able to kind of be really proud of where you are. You could be giving yourself some credit for what you've been through. To clarify that, look, before I even get into this, we've got Five of Cups here. If you were experiencing some sort of sadness, some sort of like downer vibes, it's giving Eeyore like, well, I tried and I failed, and maybe my goals are too far away, whatever. That is completely over. I think that you are looking to the future with a much more bold view and a lot more confidence within yourself to actually get the shit done, baby. Now, to also clarify that card, we have the Hermit. And babe, the Hermit, a lot of people think like his light is like shining out, right, to like figure out where you're going. Oh, he knows exactly where he's going. And instead of the light shining outward, it's actually shining down. So it's like everybody that comes in front of you, like you can really get a good look at them and get a really good perspective on like, is this worth the investment? Are you telling the truth? Are you wearing a social mask? Do you have a small offering or is it a big offering? Like, what's going on? You're able to see that right now, and I think that you're reaching a new level of victory and success because of it. I also see something coming back around here. This could be maybe, I don't know. Let's go through all the options. This could be an old job. This could be an environment that you used to be in. Maybe somebody you met at a party once. This could be a relationship in which you live together, or something along those lines is coming back around. And I think when they do, they're going to see that you're successful because you are. Yeah. Safety and security is coming in once again, baby. So period. We've got, you know what? If you've been having back issues, like lower back issues, leg issues, hip issues, feet, knees, ankles, anything along the area of like the lower body, I feel like those are finally kind of easing up right now. And you know, this could even cause you to stop talking to certain people or like stop associating with certain people. I can see you disconnecting here. But aside from that, as you disconnect there, it's like you connect right where you need to be. And speaking of connection, let's get you a love card. We have a love card. Whoa. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. But you know what else I get from this? Is that because of your religious factors, because of how you see your spirituality and your connection, that's what's helping you see through all of the BS. And you're not getting caught up by smoke screens. Once again, I do see reconciliation here. So you could be reconciling with an idea, with a direction, or with the love that you have for yourself that we haven't felt in a whole minute. Let's fall back in love with us first. Yeah. Let's get you a Spirit Oracle card too, please. Oh, we got, yep. All right. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most, you. And make decisions rationally but sensibly. I love that. Chinga. You got two more. Let me just read them. It's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Once again, prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful, brand new energy. You got this, period. And last one. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop. Breathe. Reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's just not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. I hope that was helpful, Cancer. Leave your birthday in the chat so we can find your birthday twin. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Check it out. Leo, I tried recording your video 3 times, and all the times I got stopped because there was interruptions. Holy moly, in the next 48 hours, somebody or something is coming out of the woodwork for you, babe. Feels like a zombie. What is going on? They are asking for help. Be prepared. We'll talk about you here in a second. There's a lot to cover. But as far as other people are concerned, some people are asking for help right now. It does feel like maybe it's somebody that you haven't spoken to in quite a while, or a connection or relationship or whatever that we haven't really connected with in a long time. I think they're doing this because you are seeming very independent. You are looking like you've got a really good routine, and they're just like, help. But aside from that, these people you would have thought had a great routine, were super independent. But in reality, now you're noticing like, damn, was that a social mask? Like, were you? Was that? Yeah, it was. So as far as you're concerned here, I do see that you are creating a new sense of what safety feels like for you. How do you feel safe in your body? How do you feel safe in your daily routine? So you could be making changes right now to your daily routine, how you invest in your body, what you grow from the ground up, whether that's business, children, plants, your home, anything, yourself. It feels like you're doing something from the ground up here. I also think that good money is coming in for you right now. I think that you are married to your intuition, and you could even be looking into something that has to do with higher knowledge right now. And it feels like it's going very quickly for you too. It's like, it's a quick, almost like quick decision making. I'm quick to think about that. I'm going to do it. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing it. Exit out. 86. So like you're making decisions, and it feels like it's happening very quickly. There could be some breakthrough communication that's coming through right now from somebody that you've or something that you've emotionally detached yourself from, or that they emotionally detach themselves from you. And I feel like there's some breakthrough understanding, knowledge, an idea, or communication that's coming through from them. Spirit is also letting us know within the next 48 hours through the whole week, there is multiple tools that you have at your fingertips that you can use in order to create your manifestations to come in quicker. There's understanding, there's knowledge, there's fundamentals that you already have that are showing like you are safe, you are secure, you've got a strong backbone, and you are ready to move in on something new for you. Again, we have that same message. Holy moly, I hadn't seen that.
You have all the tools necessary. If you're like, I want to paint a picture, but I don't have premium paint, and I don't have premium brushes, and I don't have a canvas, this is you getting a piece of wood. This is you getting nail polishes and the kids' finger paints and whatever you have, and creating something for yourself. Working with what you've got is the topic of the week. I do see some clarity coming in within your finances, or what it is that you are or not doing for your finances. This is where you've got the tools necessary to fix that. There is also a big fire that is coming up in you right now. A lot of creativity is like literally on the move all over, and there's helpful energy coming in from you, for you, and through you. And along with that, you're also realizing what doesn't necessarily need to be here anymore. What do we need to walk away from? What do we need to kind of like allow? What feelings are like a heavy backpack that we're carrying that maybe we don't have to carry? Maybe it's not even yours to carry. This is where you're taking that backpack off and you're saying, you know what? I'm going to ride for myself. I'm going to do what it is that needs to be done for me. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. Let's get you a love card. A love card for Leo. Got it. Unrequited love. This is exactly what the hell you're walking away from right now. Right now. Look, my reconciliation card, the only one that's torn. Reconciliation, I don't know if that's something that you want to do right now. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Those are the things that you're walking away from right now. You're saying, you know what, this is not worth it. And if it was, then I'd feel safe here. I know where I feel safe. And that's exactly what you're kind of like migrating to, is what you feel safer with. And speaking of safe, it says it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love in general, but now you're realizing who is worth loving and who is not worth loving. There is soulmate energy here for you that's showing who it is that's worth your time, energy, and the best love that anybody can get on this planet, aside from Cancers, obviously. Spirit Oracle card. Whatever you've been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You'll feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Leo, drop your birthday in the comments so we can find your birthday twin, and let me know how this resonated. Come visit me in my live stream so we can kick it. Okay, love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Virgo, in the next 48 hours, it does look like family could be a little bit of a topic right now. We're talking about other people first, and we'll talk about you. Now, it seems like family could be coming in wondering what is going on with you. They could be thinking that maybe you're making a lot of money. Maybe some people are trying to act like you. You could be noticing that maybe your family is trying to portray you a little bit. There's like some mimicry that's going on here. It could be family, or even just people that are surrounding you here. There could be a lot of mimicking going on. Now you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that's named my boyfriend or girlfriend's name. Now you're wearing the type of shoes I wear. Now that you're laughing the way I laugh. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff that could be going on here. I think that there's a little bit of a distraction that's going on around you too. Maybe people are trying to distract you. Be careful with that, peep game. But also make sure that you are kind of watching people too, because you could see that they're distracted. Maybe you're noticing like a lot of people around you are super distracted and you're like, what the heck is going on? There could be a lot of money worship around you too, where you're just like, dang, I don't care about it that much. Like, relax. There's a lot of savings here too. Maybe some of your family or some people that are coming to you think that you've been saving a lot, or think that you have a bunch of cash, and they're just like, yo, can you hook it up? So this could be a vibe that's going on. Now, as far as you're concerned, it feels like you are expanding your mind right now onto something that maybe you hadn't seen or noticed before. There's a theme of that going on here. I have this, and I also have awareness. So there's expansion no matter what. And it's coming in an area that could have to do with friendships, workmates, family, friends, anything along those lines, or a third-party situation. Now you're becoming privy to it, and you're like, oh no, I see what's going on here. And now you're like, do I want to invest? Do I not want to invest? You are making that decision right now. But Along with that, I feel like you're meeting maybe new people who are completely different than you. This could be different ethnicity, different background, different tax bracket. But this connection, whatever connection that you're making right now, it feels like it's really going to kind of change things up for you here. Maybe it'll change your life. Maybe it'll change your trajectory. Maybe it'll introduce you to a whole new set of people that you're like, whoa, this is amazing. So I do think it's working out in your favor. Watch out for whoever's coming in. And the reason why they're coming in too is because you're changing your dedication on a daily basis. What do I invest my time into? What do I care that I do on a daily basis? Those things are readjusting themselves. Maybe you'll go to a gym. Maybe you'll do something physical or something like that. You might meet them that way. Or you'll grow something. Maybe you'll meet them at a garden, at a farm, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Or it's a metaphysical thing, or even school, like higher learning. Something like that could be going on here, where you're meeting new people and it's like really bringing in a fresh air, babe, fresh air. Now, when it comes to conflict and defeat, there could be some energy here where you're like, everybody's going up the stairs and I'm only going down the stairs. Little do you know, this is almost like one of those things where it's like pulling you back before it like lets it go, and you shoot way ahead of everybody else. And I think that this has to do with work. It also seems to have some sort of thing that's going on with your mind here. Maybe like a realization, or what you think you're capable of. Your capabilities right now within your mind are changing, and I think you're expanding that too. That's where the awareness is really coming from, dude. It's like this higher knowledge. This is the 7th chakra that's open. That is literally like the most genuine, original ideas that you can grasp onto, and that's what's open for you right now. So I would definitely be listening to the ideas that are coming in. If anybody makes you jealous, or you feel like, damn, why don't I have that yet? Why am I not? I don't know. It feels like the energy that comes in initially feels a little grimy, but it's here for a reason. What is that reason? To make you realize that that's what you want. That's the direction I want to go into. That's why I feel like that. So if you feel that in any way, shape, or form, it's to show you what you're yearning for. And sometimes that's the only way we'll recognize it. So there's that. Don't stress. I do also see patience and planning coming in, something that you're building. Maybe you're noticing something that you've been working through for a very long time is finally really culminating and finally really manifesting in a way that you can see, you can feel, you can touch. Now, I also think that money is good right now, next 48 hours and this week. It feels like you're also kind of deciding how much to give and how much to reserve for yourself or for the future. So you're making better decisions about long-term finances and long-term material gain. Let me get you a love card. Oh my gosh, this is where I saw it. Soulmate is at the bottom of the deck, but we also have free yourself. So if you're in connection with a soulmate right now, and you're just like, God, are you a real soulmate, or are you just karmic? Like, what the hell? This is where Spirit's like, free yourself by doing what you need to do, by finding your freedom. You can heal yourself. Have you guys seen the Unicorn movie? Please tell me in the comments if you guys have seen it. I just saw it the first time the other day. I don't really watch movies, but it was so good, dude. I was like, with Jenna or Tagash, it was so good, dude. Anyway, this is in there. So Spirit's saying it's time to take back control of your life. Period. And yes, this is a soulmate. So either you find freedom and you find a soulmate, or you leave one soulmate, find freedom, and find another one, baby. But it's going down. Let's get to a Spirit message oracle card. Dang, that was fast. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You're at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Virgo, leave me your birth date in the comments so we can find your birthday twin, and let me know how this resonated. Come to my live stream, come kick it with me. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Libra, within the next 48 hours, you are noticing some paint smeared on some people, and it looks like loneliness. I think you are noticing something else, something different, something new in the people that are around you. They could be talking about you too, because my nose just started itching, but I think that you're sensing some loneliness. On top of that, you're also noticing within other people specific interests, whether that's financial or they want something physical out of you, whatever. It feels like you are noticing other people's like deeper interests. Okay, so I just had a coughing attack. Holy moly. Spirit saying, no. Take charge of your future. Take charge of what your interests are. This does not mean that just because you can see somebody else's interest and you can give it to them, it doesn't mean that you should. Spirit is asking you to notice your own independence. Some people could be coming through as trying to be independent, especially if you dealt with a third-party situation or something along those lines. Somebody could be trying to come through as looking very independent, and they've got a really good routine, but you alternatively see that there's loneliness there. I also think that you yourself are working on your routine and your own independence. Other people are seeing this from you now. Let's go ahead and talk about you. There is a big focus on the home or the house, the home, that maybe even your office, whatever space that you you're in for long periods of time. That's the focus. I feel like there's been a little bit of a waiting period, trying to figure out what's going on or how you want to reorganize things or how things are going to go or something like that. And this is where you're finally reaping this sort of like freedom to do what it is that you want. I feel like there's going to be some support here for you, which I love. We've got obstacles and challenges here in reverse. Now, this is our third 5. At the bottom of the deck, we had throat chakra, and then we also have the financial and material changes that are coming through here too. So I feel like because of the financial and material changes that you've made already, we're coming to the position of seeing the truth about ourselves, seeing what needs to happen now, and being able to speak that truth. Whatever it is that you've sacrificed has come in as truth, and you're like, damn, I really am a badass. I think you've created a lot of distance from things, and whatever it was that was an obstacle and challenge for you before, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. That's crazy, dude. So this and this are the only card that came out in reverse, and they came out together. So whatever obstacle and challenge it was that you were going through, and you're just like, dude, can I even jump over this bridge? What do I do here? You were giving a lot of power to somebody that did not deserve it. Wow, they're okay, sheesh. Anyway, this could be somebody that was an ex-partner. This could be a family member that made you believe something about yourself that wasn't true. And all these years you've been believing it and basing your decisions off of those beliefs. And now you're realizing like, no, wait a minute, hell no. And it's literally dropping. Whatever it is that they told you or made you believe about yourself, it's null and void at this point, baby. And now you're in a position of solitude to get to know yourself, to see yourself as a different, upgraded, more beautiful, more capable person than you ever have. Your heart space it's a bit locked up right now. So this could be you saying like, no, unless you're like my child or like somebody that deserves my love, like I'm not giving it out freely right now. There could be a little bit of a resistance to do that, and I back you up 100%. Why? Because you are experiencing this patience. You are learning what it's like to flourish. You're learning what kind of flower you are now. Everybody else said you were a Venus flytrap. And in reality, you're a beautiful jasmine, or a beautiful flower, a rose, anything, my love. But the point is that it takes this patience for you to flourish and see yourself as you are. And I think that there's a lot of happy moments that are coming in the next 48 hours to this week. Happiness with family, happiness with home, happiness with business. All of those things seem to be coming in very, they're giving me like plentiful, abundant. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you too. And I also see that there's going to be beautiful emotions flowing in right now just by you realizing who the hell you are. Giving yourself the first place prize and saying, I am first place. I am the prize. And as you do that, it's almost like you're lifting. You're going up a couple notches. You're seeing the real treasure that you have within yourself. Your booty could be getting bigger, or something along those lines. He's even sniffing a flower. Maybe you're changing up the scents that you have. Like maybe you switched up your shampoo, or like you're getting a new perfume or something like that that's going on here too. And I think you're also giving a lot more credit right now to the knowledge that you have, because I don't think you were giving yourself enough credit before. And sure enough, here we even have another flower that's blossoming. So that's exactly what you're doing in the next 48 hours and this week. You are blossoming, my love. And you know what? Whoever gets to see it, they're lucky to see it. You deserve love is your love card today. Express your love. You deserve love. And how are you going to see that? By giving it to yourself. Express love to yourself. Make your environment beautiful. Make the dining room something you love to walk into and you love to see it every time you pass by. Get yourself dressed in the morning, so every time you pass by that mirror or that reflective surface, you're like, damn, that's me. Make your life more lovable by you, and you will be calling in more love vicariously. It's not even a thing. Like, it'll just happen all by itself. Let's get you a Spirit Oracle card. That was fast. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you're still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people, I was going to say situationships, oh Lord. Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you can do for your soul and spirit. Be fierce, babe. Oh, I love it. Libra, give me your birthday in the chat so we can go find your birthday twin. Come visit me on my live stream so we can chat and kick it. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Scorpio, in the next 48 hours, it does look like with other people, you are seeing the consumerism, baby, but you're also seeing the loneliness. You've got this vision that's really different from all of the other water signs. I would know I am one, but the vision that you have and the way that people share their truths with you without even speaking it out loud, it's unmatched. But I do think that you are noticing right now within other people within your group or within your community or what have you, or even people that you consume online, that you're like, damn, there's a lot of consumerism here. And it's so multifaceted here, right? But I think you're also seeing people's loneliness and their need for connection. Why do you think Spirit would be showing you that though? I think Spirit is showing you that so you can see your need for connection, my gorgeous, darling, amazing love, because there is a need for connection. I think that we've been holding on a little bit too tightly here to our emotions, maybe even pushing other people's feelings back. Like, I don't want your feelings. I need to deal with mine. And that's more than enough, I'm sure. But this is the truth. Spirit is showing you the truth through other people right now. I also think that you're noticing, and we're going to get to you here shortly, but I also think that you're noticing any sort of manipulation that's been going on here in your reality, whether it's other people manipulating you or you noticing that you're like using some tactics here, because if anybody's got them, baby, it's you. And you could be using some manipulation tactics here to kind of get what you want or take the boat into your direction. And you know, there is a way to use this for good, and I feel like there is this sort of transitional period that you're going through right now to make that happen. I want to say that there's a spiritual union either with who you're with right now, or it's on the horizon for you, where you're realizing like, oh my God, that's a soulmate. Now, this could be a love relationship for sure, but it could also be a pet. I'm not a big pet person, but it could be a creator. It could be a child that's like, oh my baby, like, I don't know, I love you so much. But there's like this new found, it's almost like a pocket that gets open that's like filling you with love and like, I don't know, like this sort of peace and like I don't know, could even be a little bit of cuteness aggression that could be going on there. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. I'm sure you can tell which water sign I am at this point, but conflict and defeat is coming through. Whatever it was that you were like, damn, I'm struggling. help. Where you're like, dude, everybody's going up the stairs. I feel like I'm going down the stairs. I have to hit freaking rock bottom before I can find the light within myself again. This is where you are done. You are through. You are over it. And whatever stagnation that was going on here within your waters, things are finally moving along, which means that the waters are getting cleared out. If you were holding on or hosting feelings that were just kind of bringing you down energetically or making you really tired, or every time you think about it, your body starts aching. There was like physical ailments connected to this sort of experience. And that's where I feel like you are taking leadership, ownership, and you're taking that damn driver's seat. And you're like, no, I say we're going this way. And that's exactly what's happening here. No matter what or who or the environment or whatever that's trying to pressure you into feeling a certain type of way, maybe even memories, this is where you're like, no, I'm done. I do also want to say that if there is any manipulation going on from somebody else, this could be from like a higher up or some sort of connection that you've been connected to, somebody that you were maybe even looking up to before. You're just like, huh, you're not it, are you? Like, you're not what I thought you were, or you're not what you've been portraying yourself to be, or something like that. Like, you're seeing through that too. So those connections, it's like if somebody was manipulating you before, their time is almost up. Their time is almost up. And I think that there's going to be a readjustment in the way that you're looking at your connections, and you're giving credit where it's due and you're removing it where it's not. Crown chakra is here showing that there's an elevated understanding about certain things. One of those things could be something that has completely like shit hit the fan. And if that did happen, this is where that clarity comes in as to a couple different things could be happening here. Number one, it could be why. Why did that happen? What was so wrong with the foundation or with the walls of this place that it broke down so easily? Or aside from that, this could be something that's broken down for you is going to give you an genius idea that maybe could end up turning into a business or turning into something that you love and that you're passionate for. You guys, more than anybody else in the damn zodiac, have 850 talents, and you don't want to do any of them. You get all the stuff, you buy all the stuff, and you don't even finish it. So this is the one that I feel like is going to take you into a place of bringing yourself out of any sort of mental conflicts, like cerebral imprisonment that you've been putting yourself into. This is where you're like, no, I'm done. I want to move. I want action. I want things to move. And you're finally seeing the truth about how it makes you feel when you do. I'm going to get you a love card because that's what we do around these parts, baby. Everybody gives a past life relationship. Get this. I literally just said it with the spiritual union. Here it is again. Literally, darling. It says, you have known each other before. We also have playfulness. So don't be afraid to be playful and to be loving and to be like exciting. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This week, you could look really good in white. You could look good in fuchsia. Even like a blue. There's like a blue here too. Black is good. You would look good in black, but I definitely see white, maybe even a little bit of red. What's our Spirit Oracle card? Of course you get 2, Scorpio. Nobody else did. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory information that's coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they are telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction that you want your life to take. And we see that you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you've been patiently waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Ooh, I like that. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Love that, Scorpio. Leave me your birthday in the comments so we can find your birthday twin. Let me know how this resonated. I love you so much. Come to my live stream so you can come kick it with me. Okay, love you. Bye. Sagittarius, in the next 48 hours, others around you could be needing a little bit of help. I know. And I'm sure that I don't know. There's some that you're like, yeah, I'll help you. But there's others that it kind of turned in reverse once I started pulling your card. So this is the energy of others right now. Some people could need your help. They need your guidance. They need your experience. Like, what did you go through? Okay, what did you do in this situation? How do you think I should handle this? What would Sagittarius do? That's literally the vibe right now. But there's this trump card. It's almost like you are deciding cognitively. Like, I'm not going to give you all of everything, dude. It's like, especially those friends you told like 80,000 times, that's not the one for you, bruh. And they're still there anyway. It's like, you know what? You're almost like you're digging a hole and you're hiding the goods here. I just feel like, dude, that somebody is here. And mind you, I broke open the deck because Spirit was like, there's something else to this. Sure enough, bruh, manipulation. Watch it. Be careful. You'll feel it too. You'll feel it. It's not like you don't know, but you'll feel it. It's like they're trying to puppeteer something here. There's a little bit of manipulation going on here that could lead you into this boxed in energy where you're like, damn, dude, there's like no exit here. I don't know if I can get around this or what the hell if you get too deep into it. So just watch who you're helping and how much you're helping. And why are they coming to you, babe? Literally, they're like, help, help, help. Why are they coming to you? Because you are in a state of power right now. You are powerful. And you also, but there's this duality going on at the same time, right? So it's like, you know when you need to jump and help someone immediately who actually needs you or needs what you have. And then there's also this wisdom to act peacefully, to act slowly. There's no need to rush. There's no need to jump at anything. And I feel like this beautiful balance that you got going on is having you remove yourself from some areas that have kept you really stagnant. And you don't do good in stagnant, babe. And you know, this could cause some physical ailments too. You could have had ailments where it's like, oh, my back hurts, or my I feel sore, or something along those lines. It was like this energy, this stagnant energy that was going on could have like kind of bogged you down a little bit. And I feel like it was affecting you physically. And now you're like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. And that's exactly what I see you doing throughout the rest of the reading, dude. Literally, like, you are making some hefty ass decisions right now. Like, I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel. And I understand what I feel. And I also understand what needs to be done. Because there is this sort of third party situation that's going on right now. It doesn't mean in your relationship, relax. But this could be like a friendship. This could be like the homies. This could be a work situation. You'll know. But this is where you're like, that shit's for the birds. That right there, that behavior, the way you're acting, that's for the birds. I'm not interested. You can go fly off by yourself. I'm not flying with you. Capricorn had a similar message, actually. And now we have patience and planning. There's something long-term that you've been working towards or thinking about. Oh, my God. I just finished being sick, guys. Hell. But that's funny. I was sick. I don't know why I brought that up. Nobody else knows about it. But this could be an energy where it's like maybe you had a little break on your goals, or you had a little bit of a paused energy before you were able to grow more or like go higher or whatever. And now Spirit's like, yeah, it may be winter for everybody else, baby, but your season just passed. Like, it's time to get up. It's time to get moving. And but there's something you've been holding on to very tightly as far as goals are concerned, as far as a plan is concerned, as far as what you want your life to be or what you want yourself to look like at a certain time or what have you. This is where destiny comes in. There's alignment. And Spirit's like, I got your back, dude. The intuition that I'm giving you, like these little sparks of knowing, that is what's going to really start moving your waters towards what it is that you want to have. And now it feels like you're drinking the Kool-Aid, babe. You're drinking your own Kool-Aid, and it's about damn time. There's some clarity coming in to a certain area here. Maybe there was argumentative energy, or you realize that somebody wanted to argue with you. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. I have 5 and 5 here. There, and this does feel argumentative. You're getting some clarity on that right now. Maybe why somebody was upset, why somebody felt the way they did about you. And little did you know, it was because they knew that you were ready to move, that you were powering up, you were charging. And now there's this Empress energy that's coming through as like ambitious, creative, ready for more, ready to do more, ready to be more, ready to be seen, baby, because you are. The spotlight is coming onto you right now. Be ready. Be dressed. Okay. Do we need lashes? I have some in my link tree. Okay. And your options are opening up. I don't think people were ready for that. And it was almost like somebody's trying to like manipulate you to like pause you or like make you not move forward. So just beware of that. You'll see it though, babe. Let me get you a love card, mommy. Babe, my heart, my soul, you deserve love. Give your relationship a chance at the bottom of the deck. So this is Spirit saying, okay, well, that's different. So this isn't necessarily, sure, it could be a relationship that you're in right now, fine. But aside from that, what this really is like this, with this new power up that you're experiencing yourself differently. You're looking in the mirror and looking at yourself differently. And you're like, damn, I look good. Or like, wow, this is nice. And this is the relationship they want to give a chance. to. They want you to give a chance to, because where you deserve love, it's like, yeah, you deserve love, but you don't need it from, you know, that one person who keeps cheating or can't keep it in their pants or, you know, doesn't know how to treat you. When you upgrade the relationship that you have with yourself, they won't even be an option anymore. And this is why they're saying to give the relationship that you have with yourself a chance. That's the message. Spirit Oracle card, baby. Keep moving forward, even if you're unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we're walking it with you. Oh, that was warm. Trust yourself more. Oh my God, Sandy. Oh my God. Hey, leave your birthday in the chat. In the comments, so we can go and find your birthday twin. Don't forget to, follow me. But also go to my live streams, guys. I do readings there. Anyway, I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Capricorn, in the next 48 hours, I think people are finding you as quite a surprise. I think you are an interesting surprise. Maybe you don't look like what you've been through. Maybe people are like, oh, you're too pretty to be smart, or I don't know, it's something along those lines. People are seeing you as a surprise. Maybe even they're like, wow, you have that set of skills, like you know how to do that, or there's a surprise here that's going on with other people. Other people could also be trying to surprise you. Good luck. It's hard to surprise a Capricorn. Also, others around you as well. We'll go through that first, and we'll talk about you. But others around you could be seeing you as very successful. Like maybe you look like you got money, baby. You look like you're doing the damn thing. When in reality, I feel like you're also seeing maybe others that are successful. You could be grouping up with people that are a little bit of a higher echelon than normal, or than like what you usually, click up with or whatever. And I feel like you're just aiming higher right now, and higher is where you belong, baby, period. But you could also be seeing where other people feel imprisoned. There's like they need to escape. That's crazy. That was right below it. So it's like you could be seeing like somebody is wearing a social mask around you. You need to escape. Like you need some, and I have the key. Maybe you have the key to something. This could even be a new business idea, baby, where you're like, you know what? I see where you're imprisoned. I see what you need, and I think I have the key. So this could even be a whole new business idea. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I want to see. But you're still surprising people no matter what. I think that you are very much yourself right now. There's this powerful sort of energy that you're coming through with right now. This week, I'll say you could look good in yellow, white, maybe even like an orange, like a deep orange, whatever matches your skin tone. Figure it out, but like a white or off-white, whichever matches your skin tone. But that looks really good on you right now. Maybe even like a dark blue, like a navy. Well, I am not a navy girl. But aside from that, you are in the spotlight, babe. And it feels like not only are you in the spotlight, but there's something else being spotlit for you. And it almost feels like it's a new venture. Ooh, stop. Watch it be the key that I was talking about. If it is, you better let me know. But yeah, it feels like a new venture is being spotlit right now. And I feel like Spirit's got your back. And it's like, you know what? You've been wanting to jump. You've been wanting to take a new direction. You've been wanting to find your alignment. And this is where the alignment happens, my love. And you feel it too. You'll feel it in your heart, dude. It's not just like a, oh, that sounds fun. No, it's like there's a heartbeat skip, or there's a, oh my gosh, and then I could do this, and then I could do that, and then I could do this. So there's like this different type of excitement that comes to kind of push that up. And as it pushes it up, it's also pushing something up and out of the way. So you're making space here. You're making room. There's this energy here where you could be maybe having better communication skills in the next 48 hours or this week, where you're kind of allowing some things to fly. Like, you know what? Let bygones be bygones. Birds of a feather flock together type of vibe. And now you're flocking with a different flock. Like you're flocking with different feathers. Anyway, I think you know what I mean. But aside from that, I feel like there's a lot of history that's being released right now too. It feels transitional, babe. Like this is kind of a big deal. It's been a long time that you've been wanting to let something like this go, and it's literally leaving now. The trash guy's right outside, and you're like, okay, just take it. I don't want to look. Just take it. Just take it. So you're really releasing a lot, and I feel like it's going to give you a lot more energy too. Whatever it is it's been that you've been holding on to is like heavy AF, and it's been dragging you down like emotionally or like energetically or whatever. And finally you're light enough to really ascend to a higher route right now. This is also going to be taking care of some heartaches that you've been having here, whether that's in work, your business, your finances, your material gain or lack thereof, as well as long-term relationships and business partnerships. I will say that whatever heartache that you've experienced in those areas within the last 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, last 5 years even, are finally coming to a close, and there's finally space and room to create a new passion. And that's exactly what it feels like is going on right now. I don't think that you're no longer like afraid of the bigger guy or the one who has more, or the goal that's hard to reach. Like, there's no fear in you anymore. A love card for Capricorn. We have children. Yay. And we also have worth waiting for at the bottom of the deck. So divine timing is at work in your love life. And just like I tell everybody else, you guys have got to come to my live stream, but just like I tell everybody else, if you want to find a soul mate, follow your soul's path. And that's exactly what I feel like is going on right now. There's like this childlike spirit that's coming through that's bringing in more love into your life on multiple facets. Let's get you a Spirit Oracle card. If you're noticing changes within yourself, it's because you're leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. I could have just pulled this card. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Also, comment your birthday so we can find your birthday twin. I love you so much, Cappy, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Aquarius. In the next 48 hours, it does look like some people around you could be a little bit of a distraction, or trying to be a little bit of a distraction. Aside from that, they may feel like you're distracted. So this could go either way, but I do feel like you are noticing particular things in the environment that's around you where people are just extra distracted, or you're like, didn't you pay attention to that? Like, something that's so obvious to you doesn't seem so obvious to somebody else. So I feel like Spirit's like, let's practice some patience, babe. I feel like that a lot of the time. I'm a Virgo rising, so it's like, hello, don't you see it? But this is also showing you like money worship too. So if you see anybody that's like just worshiping like finances or financial gain or material gain or whatever, like way too much, I feel at this point it is standing out to you. And I think that you're also looking at your evaluation criteria, and this came out in reverse, so it's almost showing like, you're not checking the box, babe. Like, you are not, like, that's an X on that box. It is not a check. So this could be rerouting you, or having you readjust the way you're looking at the people or your surroundings that you're experiencing right now on a day-to-day basis. Now, mind you, everything can be readjusted, right? And sometimes we're just having a moment, but sometimes you're just like that. So I think you're really noticing the difference right now on who's like that and who's just having a moment. I do see some changes coming into your daily life and your daily routine because of these new visions, or because of this new understanding that you're at right now. It's like a new sense of reality is kind of hitting you. And I think that you're making readjustments in how you dedicate time and energy to your daily life and your daily routine. So I do see more physical body movement coming in here. There's more confidence. There's also more monies coming in, like actual physical dollars and personal value that's raising up the more you move your body. So if you're not like going for walks, or if you're like being a couch potato right now, kind of snap out of it a little bit, because I feel like there's a need to move here is what Spirit's saying. Aside from that, I do see some quick manifestations coming in for you. This could be something you've been asking for like 6 months, 8 months, dude, like a while. And finally, they're starting to come in. It doesn't feel like it's all coming in at once. It kind of feels like it's trickling in, you know? But one of those things could be that you are standing out from the crowd, either in work, or if you're looking for a job, this could be that way. This could be in a friend group. Either way, it seems like your experience is almost like it's raising the bar for those around you. to say like, damn, you went through that and you're still this person, or you've experienced this and you're still acting this way. Like I feel like you're a shock right now for people around you. Now, as for you, it does feel like those manifestations are coming in where you're like, damn, I am this person. Like maybe it's a shock for everybody. I'm loving this, Aquarius. Also, there's some sacrifices coming in. And once again, it's like you're emotionally distancing yourself from things that are like too heavy, and it's not even yours to carry. Like, why is it so heavy for me? And it's not even my bag. Like, I'm carrying everybody else's bags here. So this is where you're like, I'm not carrying anybody else's bags. I'm sacrificing the emotions that are too heavy for me, that I shouldn't even be carrying in the first place. And I think that there's like this rainbow, which is like, I want to say like a childlike energy. I want to say a freedom. And I want to say like a new beauty that comes to your life because of this. And you may be telling the truth a lot within the next 48 hours and expressing yourself in a way that you haven't before. You're like, you know what? Let bygones be bygones. This is for the birds. Like, you can have it. Take the truth. It's about time that you see the truth. And aside from that, you're also coming into like this sort of spotlight energy here. Within your creativity, within your expression, within you making a house a home, you making a couple a family, I don't know, you like expanding something is what it feels like, and your justice is coming in right now to give you the credit where it's due. Thank you. We do have the Tower card here, so if you have experienced something within communication with someone here, I can see that bettering up now. Like maybe we had an argument or something like that. I feel like that justice is also coming in here to say like, I was right. I told you I was right. We all knew you were right, babe. We all knew it. We get your love card. What do we have for Aquarius? Oh, we got two of them. We have new love at the bottom of the deck. Now, this could be a brand new person, or this could be new love for your life. Like, realizing that if you set your table according to the theme of the holiday or whatever, that you love walking into the dining room. So there's like actual physical things that you're doing to express your love that it will show back to you. Like, it'll show it back to you. Does that make sense? We also have express your love. Holy moly. So this is where Spirit's like, express your love on what you can. If it's a person, perfect. If it's not, fine. Do it in your environment. Do it to your car. Make your car the way you want it to look. Add lights. Do something to your room that every time you walk in, it smells good, it feels good, you want to be there. And there's a little bit of a retreat that's going on here. It's time to disconnect from the world. I thought so. So let's get you also a Spirit Message Oracle card. Let's see what we have here for Aquarius. Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Ibon. I love you so much, Aquarius. Leave me a comment. Let me know your birthday so we can find your birthday twin. Let me know what you thought about this. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Pisces, in the next 48 hours, it looks like others are peeping in on you. This could be people from the past, because I got a lot of history going on over here, but it does seem like they want to see what's going on. What are you doing? How are you living? You could be winning at something right now too, and it seems like whoever's looking in is trying to see what place did you get, what upgrade did you get, how much money are you getting now, what's going on. So there's a lot of like peeping going on. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it's definitely something that Spirit wants you to be aware of. So if you're noticing, and we do have 3 over here and 3 over here, so it could be 3 different people. Even at the bottom of the deck, it's third party situation. This could be somebody who even put you in a third party situation and is now like, I wonder how they're doing. So there's a little bit of that sort of like vibe going on here, where they're trying to figure out like what's really going on. Also, somebody from the past could be thinking about you too. Sorry, I know nobody wants to hear it, but that's it. I also think that one of those people, now we'll talk about you in a second, but one of those people is actually hoping that you're still in this sort of place of like waiting and fear, where trapped in fear, where you're like mentally, like in the cerebral, we're kind of like blocking energy out. We're blocking out goal-oriented energy. Maybe these people knew you, or this person knew you, when you were kind of going through like a little bit of a downward slope, and you were waiting on something to come in, and you were waiting on figuring out something, and your mind was kind of trying to clear itself. Oh, baby, it is clear now, my love, because we have victory and success coming in, especially with you getting first place over here. Also, this is card 13, so, ooh, look, it's 13, 13, and 13. That's crazy. So that is a major transitional energy. There's an ending, there's a beginning. It almost feels like a fine lined one. It's not one of those where it's like, did it end or am I not sure? No, there's a fine line, and I think that you are receiving some form of victory here, which could actually be making you emotionally distance yourself from people, places, environments, things, habits that no longer suit the new winner that we are. Thank you very much. And it seems like you're walking away or removing yourself from an area that was really dark or difficult or stressful or whatever, and now you're like, okay, I'm done. I was super tired, and now I'm ready to walk into the sunlight. So there could be like this new like you're coming out again type of thing. Maybe there's been some glow up vibes going on. But there's still like this mystery coming in with you right now. I think that right now you could look for the next 48 hours, you could look really good in green, like a blue, like a light blue or something like that. Red is a good color for you too, and maybe gold is gonna look really good on you as well. We also have harmony coming through here. If you are in relationships, there could be a little bit of mystery going on there too, but on your end, like they're trying to figure out who the hell you are, what are you doing now, what are you feeling right now. So there could be a lot of those questions going on, but I do see that you are deciding what is worth planting and like watering and taking care of in order for it to grow into something bigger, because you want to see those fruits. So it's like you're picking what type of fruits you want to have, and you're planting those seeds now, and you're really, really taking good care of it. And I feel like you are like just such a boss in the next 48 hours. I'm gonna get you one love card here. Anything for love? Stop it now, Pisces. Let your friends help at the bottom of the deck. And we also have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Please, Lord. Thank you. There's a lot of passionate energy that's coming through you right now. Even if others aren't like expressing it, you are. And it looks damn good on you too. Now, your Spirit Oracle card. We've got accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Pisces, I hope this resonated. Drop your birthday in the comments so we can find your twin. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.